Greetings and welcome to another segment of Wild Treasures of an Outdoorsman. My name is Peter Updike, and I wanted to show you my 2003 hunting go-to-town truck. I've got a GMC Sierra. I want to show it to you here today. I just turned over 300,000 miles on my short wheelbase, four-wheel drive, step-side pickup truck. It's GMC. You might have seen the other video where I fixed the corner panel here that got busted in by the oak limb. It's still all holding up real nice, and the light's working, and all good. But had some developments on the truck, and I wanted to share them with you today. Now, whatever you use to get back and forth to the woods, most important aspect is getting home safely and getting your deer home in a reasonable amount of time. How far you drive to go hunting often dictates how long you'll be in the woods. In other words, if you got to drive 2 hours to get to your hunting stand and then 2 hours to get home, that's 4 hours of your day. And how much time is left for hunting? And you've always heard me say that you need to at least spend as much time hunting as you do driving, or else you're not hunting, you're driving. And getting to your hunting spot is important. Getting there safely is important. And I prefer a four-wheel drive pickup truck. I like having a four-wheel drive pickup truck, but this video is not to convince you to go out and buy a hunting truck. You hunt with what you have. You make the most of what you have and you go hunting, okay? But make sure you have a reasonable way to get your deer home in good timing so that it doesn't spoil, right? And that you can navigate the management area where you're hunting safely with an automobile if that's the only thing that you have to get and go. But this is my pickup truck. I'm gonna show it to you today. Again, it's a 2003 Sierra, four-wheel drive, step-side pickup truck. I just rolled over 300,000 miles. In celebration of that, now I work in a welding shop, and my welding shop is attached to a auto repair shop. They also specialize in front end alignments and doing front ends and doing four-wheel drive. They specialize in lifting. I lifted this truck, but I asked them, would they please look at the front end, because I was driving in the dark, right, going down Highway 33, and I could feel the truck walking and moving side to side. And I thought, 300,000 miles, I've never done an ounce of work to the front end. So I thought it was time. I asked them, I said, would y'all please put my truck on the rack and just inspect the front end? And they came back and told me that everything underneath here was wore out. What a surprise. I knew there was a problem because my mud tires, I love mud tires, were uneven wear, and I was rotating them around because one side would wear before the other, and they were showing signs of a front end that was catawampus. They said the gearbox was wore out. The Johnson rod was wore out. Everything. I can name these parts, but I don't know what I'm saying. I do know the gearbox is changed out. I got new power steering. The idler arms, I don't know, the kingpins, the ball joints, the hubs, the bearings, everything got changed out. It wasn't cheap. But 300,000 miles, and I've never done anything to it as far as the front end is concerned. Yeah, I got my money's worth out of it. It's time to work on the front end, so I wanted to do that this summer, and it's done. And man, driving it is totally foreign to me. All of a sudden now I'm trying to relearn how to steer the truck, and yeah, I'm getting it, but it's a challenge. Now, what I've done to the truck recently, the cab, the top of the cab, you'll see there, was all corroded and oxidizing. So I took some Scotch-Brite and I cleaned it all off, right? And then I just took Rust-Oleum paint. It's just regular Rust-Oleum paint and a paintbrush. Okay, some of you guys are cringing right now, but that's what I did. And I painted the top of it. Nobody sees it, nobody cares. It's black. And yeah, I think it's okay. And then the hood as well was all oxidizing and the sunlight and all. So I ordered some of that Poppy's clear coat that you wipe on. And I'll share with you how that turned out. I'm gonna share it to you. This is what it looks like now. And as you can see, this is some of the damage from the sun here. But from what it looked like and what it looks like now is acceptable. I am happy with the money I spent and the product and the way it turned out. I did have to do it 3 times. The first time I did it, I did it according to the instructions, and I went on YouTube and I watched a couple of guys do theirs, and then I tried it, and the first time, man, it looked terrible. It didn't look good at all. My wife said, well, maybe you should try it again. So the next day I did it again. Now you cannot put that stuff on in the hot weather. So I did it right after hunting season and before spring gobbler, while it was cool. I did it one day while it was warm out, and I paid the price. It didn't look good at all. But then I've got 3 coats on the thing, and I am happy with the way it turned out. So we got the hood cleaned up. We're gonna do some more body work on it, but for now, just gonna keep it the way it is. And yeah, it shines up nice. It's a good looking truck. It's not a show truck, it's a hunting truck, but it's a hunting truck that's got a little show to it, right? So yeah, let's look on the inside. You'll remember that I put in the new interior. Leather seats, new headliner, clean all around. You gotta have a clean truck when you get in it after killing a deer. You all bloody and hot and sweaty, and yeah, you gotta have a good clean truck to get into. The dashboard was all busted up. We had to change out the instrument panel a few years ago, and it cracked it. And of course, once you crack it, it just splinters from there, spider webs from there, and just cracks everywhere. So Judy got me this carpeting to put on it. That's okay. I glued together the dash and then covered it with this carpet stuff made specifically for this model of truck. So yeah, I'm all good with that. It's all good. Something else new that you may not have known. Now, I was at the welding shop working, minding my own business, when this salesperson come in the front door. Now, I'm always leery of these salespeople that come in the front door, but I realize they're trying to make a living. I don't kick them out. I don't yell at them. I'm good to my neighbor. I always try to be good to my neighbor. The guy came in, he said his name was Billy Bob. I said, that sounds made up, man. And nobody's name is Billy Bob Thornton. He said, no, my name's really Billy Bob. And we do windshields. And he was with a company out of Orlando. The name escapes me. But I did a little checking, and I told him to come back next day after he passed the acid test. Of course, I had to call the insurance company. He said the insurance company's going to pay for it. I had a chip. I was going elk hunting in Colorado, and a piece of rock jumped up, and I saw it happen. Hit right in the windshield, and took a piece out of that windshield right out. It's been like that for 10 years. I've been looking at that thing for 10 years, making me cross-eyed. But he put me in. The guys came after I gave them the okay, and they gave me a brand new windshield that my insurance company paid for. So yeah, can't beat that. So that's new, the front end new. This is the brush guard I built for it. Right here, I built that brush guard. I had a winch on here, and I took the winch off because I burned it up using it. And I said, I'm not going to do winches no more. And I took it off and built this to cover the winch mount that I had built. I got some running boards here. Nothing hangs down below this running board. All of this that you see is above. It is a minimal running board that attaches to the body of the truck, and no bracketry hanging down. If I'm going through a mud hole and there's debris in that hole, I can't see it, that can hang up on. So that's the way I wanted it. That's the way I got it. I got this headache rack right up here. I built it in the welding shop. I used to haul my welding machine in the back of this truck. Those days are over. I'm no longer doing portable welding, so I don't need to haul it, but I like this rack. I also have, maybe you've seen it, a platform that fits on these rails, and you can climb up on the platform and put your chair up there and sit and road hunt if you want to. It's just, you know, where it's legal, I'm happy to do that. I'm getting to that point in my life where, you know, not all the time do I want to go out and get in a stand and go through all. If I could just throw a platform on the back of the truck, which I have, that goes on this, and if I can sit up here and have a sandwich and sit with my rifle and watch a sawgrass pond or a open field or a chop, something of that nature. I never look down a road, but you don't want to shoot down a road. That's the big fear I have of people hunting on the roads. Yeah, it's just, in my view, it's not a good idea. But if you got an area that you can be looking at, a tree line or something, and you're sitting on the back of your truck, I'm getting to the point in my life where that doesn't sound too bad. And I've got this bumper here that I built. This is 2 4x4 square tubes quarter wall. What I discovered when I bought this truck was that the bed is fiberglass, and it is light. It's very light. And if I hammer around up there in the Ocala National Forest, and those roads are pretty bumpy, and yeah, it can rattle your teeth. I was driving around when I had 4 bags of feed in the back of the truck, and that was 200 pounds. And I noticed that, hey, this thing rides a lot better with that 200 pounds of feed in the back of the truck. So I took the bumper off, the factory bumper, and I put this one on. It's got the tread plate on top, 2 4x4 square tubes. I built the hitch and mounted it on there. It works real well, and it's heavy, so now I don't bumpity bump as much as I did. So what else is there? This latch thing here busted, so I've got this. I can lock it if I want to, but tailgate down. I have the whole body all Patriot liner. Did this at my work at Precision Off-Road. Precision Off-Road are the ones that did the front end, and they did this liner, Patriot liner, and everything, the rack, the bed, the bumper, the running boards, and the brush guard all have the Patriot liner on them, so it's cool. And of course I got the mud tires. I was thinking I would like to have some chrome spoke wheels, but then I don't know if that's money well spent. There's really nothing wrong with those wheels. Wheels were made to spin. So that's where I am on that. I'm gonna go fishing tomorrow, so I'm gonna go load my canoe and put it on the truck, because y'all wanted to make the video about the truck before I got the canoe loaded up on it, go fishing. Maybe I'll make a video. I'm gonna go up to Doe Lake and go bass fishing tomorrow. So that's about it. I've done a world of work to this good old truck, and no matter what you have to take you to the woods, make sure you have a way to load your deer and get you back home safe and sound. That is the bottom line. But I sure am proud of my 2003 300,000 miles. Yeah, it's all good. It doesn't burn any oil. It don't go clickety clack, clickety clack, clickety clack. It runs like a dream come true. And I've had issues, but we get through them, get by them, get it fixed, we move on. Take care of your vehicle, it'll take care of you. I don't know about the new ones now, boy, they're expensive too. All right, well, love you guys. Talk to you soon. Like and subscribe if you want to. This is the Wild Treasures of an Outdoorsman YouTube channel. See ya. Bye.